shit. No, I did this wrong. All right, well, I'm gonna have to do it this way this time. Hi, guys. Welcome to Happy Hour. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are doing well. So, we're here for Happy Hour. I didn't do a collective reading on Instagram just because my day couldn't afford it. I was just going about my day and I was on the phone with a friend and I was making some dinner. I've got dinner going already. So, and then I wanted to, freshen up and whatnot and get myself set. Hey, David. Hi. It's good to see you. So I didn't do a collective reading over on Instagram. And quite frankly, I don't think I want to do a collective reading here for Happy Hour. Just because we have enough collective energies that are running through everything already. So I think we're good. So, and trust me, there are going to be plenty of more discussions and whatnot. That we're going to have, as time goes on. So I think we're okay in terms of collective energies right now. What am I making for dinner? I made one of my favorites, and it's a staple that I like to make on days like this, in which, hi guys, I'm working now, I'm working in the evening, and so it's something that I put it together and I let it, because it needs time to cook, but it is one of my favorites. It's a veggie bolognese. Well, not a veggie bolognese, it's a bolognese sauce with veggies, yes, because it still has meat in it. But, yeah, that's one of my favorites. That's a staple of mine. I could eat pasta and bolognese sauce every day of my life. It's one of my absolute favorites. So that's what I've made today. Yes? This is so weird. This is so weird that I'm streaming this today in portrait mode rather than, or whatever. But normally, 555. Boop! 555. Hey, I see you. Oh, yes. Well, Andrea, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, my love. It's so very good to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sleep well, yes. I hope you sleep very, very well. It's good to see you, as always. So how is everybody feeling today? I know there's been a lot of crazy energies going on around. And if you've been keeping up with Morning Coffee, then hey, Deep Soul. Excellent. Well, Andrea, I'm so glad. That's why I'm here, quite frankly. But yeah, there's some pretty interesting energies. Hi, Pam! Hey, Pammy Boo. I hope you both sleep well. Yes, it's good to see you both. Very, 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 very much love to you. So how is everybody feeling? How are we all dealing with these energies right now? Because it's been pretty intense, and y'all know. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm pretty surprised on the quick turnaround I seem to have had. Yeah, tired and kind of meh. Yeah, okay, I totally get that. But yeah, it's good to see you all. It's great to be here. Hi, D-Lo. How are you, my love? It's good to see you. No, we're not active. We are definitely not active right now. Welcome to Happy Hour, everybody. So I do have some people on the list. I believe we have 4 people on the list so far. Your energies have been flying through the roof. Olinda. Hi, Olinda. It's good to see you. Well, David, I'm glad to hear that your energies are flying through the roof. I hope that's a good thing. Excellent. Okay, so that seems to be a thing, Hera. Then we're able to bounce back quickly. And I did mention that in Morning Coffee today about how the fact that we're able to bounce back so quickly is definitely a testament to the type of energies or the work that we've been doing with these type of energies for such an extended amount of time. Yeah, Nira, the dreams definitely have been pretty heavy lately. I know I've been having some pretty heavy dreams also. So yeah, that's right on par. Par for the course, for sure. Definitely. Foshizi, Maneezy, yep. So let me get into my list here to see what we've got going on. But yeah, I'm streaming in landscape mode this time, and normally I stream happy hour in, well, at least I have been streaming happy hour in portrait mode, but oh well. But it is a little bit weird. I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little bit weird for me. So let's get into the list here and see what we've got going on. Whoop, too high on coffee, yikes. All right, so yes, we have 4 people on the list so far. Excellent. So that means I do have 6 spots available. However, depending on how the situation goes, I'm okay with not fulfilling all that if it's not necessary. How do you get on the list? Well, David, all of the information is in the description box below. Just check that. But I'll tell you anyway, it's $25 for a single question reading during happy hour. You can send your payment to paypal.me/divineconversations. Make sure to put your question in the description or like in the notes section of the situation, and that way I have it ready to go. So I don't have to, waste a bunch of time trying to get questions going. But so we do have 4, potentially 5, David, if you want to get on the list. So let's just go ahead and say we have 5 people. I am very well, Annie. How are you? It's good to see you. Okay, so, all right, well, there's the 5th person that just came through. Excellent. Well, I'm happy you're here too. Very, very happy. Okay. Excellent. Yes, so I have 5 people on the list so far. Officially, we have 5 spaces left. Just a moment. Yes. Okay, excellent. So potentially 4 spaces left, because if David wants to get in, then you are more than welcome to do so. Oh, okay. I thought I saw a mosquito. So yeah, we have 5 on the list. So we're starting with Rachel, then we have Iridescent Angel, then Hera, then Nicole, then Olinda. All right? So, who's here now? Let's take a roll call. Yeah, of all the people that I just listed, who is here now? Because we don't necessarily have to go in order, okay? Just as long as you're here, and if damn skaters! And if you are on the list but you end up getting here later, that's fine. We can just do your reading as soon as you get here. And also keep in mind, guys, that if you end up, there we go. Okay, Iridescent Angel is here. So keep in mind, guys, that at any moment you want to get in on happy hour and you send your payment, but then you end up not being able to make it for the actual live stream, don't worry. I will still honor your question, okay? I just prefer, don't make it a habit of doing that. I'm not trying to open the door for people to try and get in on happy hour and then be like, oops, sorry, I couldn't make it. But you know what I mean? Because happy hour is supposed to happen live. But if unforeseen circumstances come about and you end up not being able to make it, that's okay. I'm not going to penalize you for it. Unless you want me to refund you your situation and we'll just wait for the next live session, I'm not going to do that. I will honor it for you if unforeseen circumstances get in the way. Okay? Excellent. So, Iridescent Angel, you are here. I believe Olinda is here as well. So we can start there. But the list goes Rachel, then Angel, then Hera, then Nicole, then Olinda. Oh, there's Rachel. Okay, excellent. And there's Nicole. Perfect. All right, so since we have our people here, let's go in terms of the lists that we have. So we're going to start with you, Rachel. Actually, let's do it this way. Yeah. Alrighty, y'all. Let me just, I'm going to give this 3 more shuffles here just to make sure that we got the shuffle in. And I'm going to call in the energy of the individuals that would like to get a reading at this moment, both those that are already on the list and those may be in the list on the future, on the list in the future. Collecting all the energy. 2 more shuffles here. Ooh. We have a collective message. And it's the King of Wands in reverse. Okay. It's the King of Wands in reverse. And the energy, the message that's coming through with the King of Wands in reverse literally is, don't let this person fool you. That's for somebody out there. You needed to hear that message, and apparently you know exactly who I'm talking about. So, okay. Last shuffle. Excellent. So, little mini collective message there. Oh, shit. And he ends up at the bottom of the deck, too. That's funny. All right, Rachel. So, you are looking for information on what could be going on for you over the next few months. 5 shuffles for you, Rachel. What? Oh, let it stay that way. My sauce just turned itself off. But I just heard let it stay that way. Okay, 5 shuffles for you, Rachel. What's coming for you in the next few months? 1. Hi, Imani. 2. 3. What's coming forward for you? What can you expect? What do you need to know about the next few months? This is 3. 4. I'm kind of upset, you guys, because I wore this shirt for a specific reason, right? And I wore it so that you could see it, but you can't really see it because I'm doing this the wrong way this time. Sorry about it. But that's all right. All right, Rachel, last shuffle. All right. So let's see what we've got for you. What's coming for you in the next few months? Boop. All right, overall energy. All right, so Rachel, already I've heard that your energy is dignified. There's dignity involved in whatever it is you seem to be going through at this moment. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Wheel of Fortune to start you off. And I just feel like luck is on your side. Things are going to work out in your favor. And to be quite honest, this Wheel of Fortune energy is... it feels like it's right on par, or it's right in line with the message of your energy is in fact dignified. Because you are leading with your heart, the Knight of Cups. All right, the message for you here is whatever it is you're facing, whatever might be daunting right now, whatever might be hanging over your shoulders, whatever it is you may seem to be worried about or concerned about, it feels like in terms of this situation, your position here is one of an open heart. Okay? Purity. I feel like you're going about this the right way. And then with the Wheel of Fortune here, it does feel like things are going to work out in your favor, even though it may not look like that right now, as it seems. Okay? Ooh. Well, that sure is interesting. We do have a reversal here. And as you guys know, if you've been following me for long enough, you know that I don't allow my cards to live in reverse in the deck unless in whatever reading that I'm doing, and then I clear up the deck and I happen to forget, or it ends up in reverse in the deck. That's the only way that I allow it to happen. Rachel, you do have a reversal that's come out here in this way. I do want to say to you that this is all, whatever it is you're experiencing, whatever it is you're going through right now in your life, this is all a part of your path. In your storyline, you do have the 3 of Wands, followed by the 3 of Cups in reverse. So what's coming through for you in the next few months? A realignment of your social circle is the main thing that I'm picking up here, because quite frankly, at the moment, what I'm hearing is, okay, we officially have 4 people left on the 4 spots left on the list. But what I'm hearing here, Rachel, or what I'm feeling is that you currently have a misalignment within your social group. or maybe this is within your peer setting, as in like business or job or something like that. There's a misalignment here, but you're going through a period of changing that, because right after the Three of Cups comes Judgment. So what I'm feeling like right now is that currently in your life, you are being called to rise above some sort of social setting, or maybe even some sort of hive mind situation. Okay, excellent. Because then at the root of the situation here for you is the Fool. So you are being asked to take a leap of faith in terms of what it is your heart is really in alignment with. Underneath the Knight of Cups is the Page of Wands. So you are in the process right now, Rachel, of re-identifying yourself. And so as time goes on in your life over the next few months, you are going to be tasked with the hard work or the craftsmanship work. I don't really feel like it's going to be hard work. I kind of feel like hard work is kind of the wrong term to use here. It's just consistent effort. Okay? Consistent effort of re-identifying yourself, and probably in this case, I feel like laying down the law of what it is you truly want to receive in your life. Like, this is kind of making me feel like you setting the boundaries, or you setting the terms of which, or in which, what it is you are willing to accept in your life and what it is you're no longer willing to tolerate. Because there is an energy here. You are feeling inspired at this moment to change the way you identify Page of Wands. And that is definitely coming from a place of your heart chakra and being really vulnerable. The Knight of Cups. You have the Ace of Wands. Underneath the Ace of Wands is the Seven of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Cups, and then the Lovers. Okay? So ultimately, this is stemming from you having dealt with certain situations and finally saying to yourself, enough is enough. I'm done with this. You see how in this card, you have those 6 pentacles there, but they're like rotten and gray. And then there's that one last pentacle that still looks golden. That's the pentacle you are choosing. And you're looking at this tree or this plant, that whatever has been growing or surviving within your system, within your life. You're looking at it saying, no more. This is not what I want to harvest any longer. And it's coming from a place of emotional awareness and making the best choice for yourself moving forward. The Lovers, okay? So that's what I see coming through for you over the next few months. And yeah, it makes sense. Excellent. Perfect. And it makes sense as to why you would phrase the question the way you did. What's coming? What can I expect over the next few months? Because this is not an overnight process. This is 8 of Pentacles. This is something that's going to take constant, consistent effort. Okay? Like, you're really needing to lay down the law here. That's what I got for you. However, no matter how it may look right now on the surface, it is going to work out in your favor. Wheel of Fortune. All right? This is very much an energy of like breaking the cycle and stepping off the karmic hamster wheel. So there you have it. I hope that was helpful. You are so very welcome. Ooh, honey, look at what just came out. Queen of Swords. You better cut that shit off. I know that's right. We ain't got no time to play. So David, you are officially on the list. So I have 4 spaces left. Anybody else that would like to get in on the list, you are more than welcome to do so. Just follow the information in the description box below. Yeah? All right. Next we have, oh, by the way, Yanira, I did your reading today. And I was uploading it. I don't remember if it was finished by the time. I wasn't able to get it out to you before I started this session, but you will have your reading tonight. Yes, I will email it to you as soon as we finish here. Next, we have Iridescent Angel. Yeah. Angel. Okay, Angel. Oh, okay. You're welcome. Okay. Angel, first thing I want to say is there is no such thing as moving fast enough. That there is only one pace, and this goes for you. Hi, Danielle. This goes for you, Angel, but it also goes for anybody else. Okay, there is only one pace that you really should be moving at, and that's the pace of your soul. And your soul is never going to rush you. Why? Because that rushing type of energy comes from your ego, comes from a sense of a time frame. And in terms of our souls, time doesn't exist. It is an illusion. Like, it's a construct of the conscious mind. So you don't have to, there is no deadline, okay? The only real, if you want to call it this, the only real deadline is reaching the finish line in terms of learning the lessons that your soul looks to learn and achieve in any given lifetime, and gauging yourself that way. Okay, so please don't worry about the fact that you feel like you're not moving fast enough. There is no such thing. Okay, excellent. But what are your current blockages in terms of success in career and life mission? Yep. All right. Nine of Pentacles has come out for the second time for you here. Stand on your own. Six of Wands, victory. All right, let's just get into this. Five shuffles. One. What are your current blockages? I honestly feel like right now your main blockage is your ego is getting in the way. This is two. In terms of saying that I'm not moving fast enough or I'm not developing fast enough, blah, blah, blah. That's a huge blockage. This is three. And it really doesn't have to be that way. You're putting too many constraints on yourself. This is four. But what are some other blockages that you may be dealing with right now? This is five. Alrighty. Cut the deck. Boop. Alright. Overall energy. Yeah. Ooh, there you go. I mean, at point blank period. And I honestly kind of feel like I could leave the reading right here, but I ain't gonna do all that. Your first card out, overall energy, is the Nine of Swords. All right? So you're causing yourself more stress than is necessary. Allow yourself to just flow through this situation as it naturally happens, as it naturally comes. Underneath the Nine of Swords, though, is the Six of Cups. So a big blockage for you is also the fact of your past circumstances that I really kind of feel like you're trying to heal through right now. I also just heard you are taking this way too seriously and beating yourself up over things that are really not even necessary to stress yourself out about, because this Nine of Swords energy, remember, is a self-fulfilling type prophecy. Like, it's not as bad as you might think. Okay, whatever it is you're dealing with, and wait, now don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to downplay your experience. In no way, shape, or form am I trying to do that. However, it's really, I'm just hearing you're beating yourself up over nothing, technically, or not technically, in theory. Okay, let's move forward here. Oh, okay. So, big blockage. Also, main thing that we really want to bring forward to you is, hi, Claudia. And especially in terms of the past, I feel like you may be reliving the past, or at least you're in a kind of review process right now where things may be coming up. Maybe unexpectedly, I did just hear that, like some things that you may have thought you were done with or had come to terms with, you may be reliving it in the sense that now you're realizing that you're not really as over it as you might have thought, okay? But in your storyline here, you have the Ace of Pentacles, to the Eight of Wands, and then the Seven of Pentacles. What this is saying to me here is you have an opportunity right now to go through the past. Maybe relive it, if that's what you want to call it, or if that's how it's... you might be, David. Other than me, of course, but like whatever. Angel, You may be having to go through an experience of what you are considering to be reliving the past. But honestly, that is providing you with an opportunity, Ace of Pentacles, to open the floodgates or to open the doors in terms of past circumstances that are causing an emotional or maybe even mental blockage for you right now. Seven of Pentacles is inviting you to say, to look over it. And this is kind of something that we were talking about in morning coffee this morning, and somebody left a comment in terms of this, and it's actually a discussion that I actually really want to have with the collective, so I'm working on that. But you're being invited right now, Angel, to face it, to experience it. And I think this is why Spirit is actually saying to, in certain terms, relive it. Because you have to process it. You have to look at it. You can't keep pushing it aside. And you're going through, at the root of the situation for you right here is the Five of Wands. And this is representing the internal conflict in terms of saying to yourself, well, no, I don't want to relive this any longer. Why are you making me live this again? And your soul is kind of like, but I need you to see this. I need you to look at this for what it truly is. I hope this is this making sense? Cheers, guys. Sharon. Hi, Sharon. How are you, my love? I guess you could say that, physically relive it, and I mean, it may create some sort of physical circumstances or physical effects. But what I'm really getting in terms of this is reliving it in terms of facing it in your mind. And so I guess we're saying reliving it because you're going to have to put yourself back in that mind space, and allow yourself to perceive. Really, what I'm hearing is allow yourself to perceive of really what it is you dealt with, really what it is you went through. I'm very well, Sharon. It's great to see you as well. What I just heard, Angel, is don't look at it from a perspective of I am a victim of X, Y, and Z. Not to say that you're not. But instead, I try to, so that you can heal through this, so that you can remove this blockage, so that you can open the doors and open the floodgates to allow yourself to move forward in a more easier way, is to look at it from the perspective of, okay, what did I learn or what did I experience in this situation and what has it taught me, or how can I be better because of it? How can I grow because of it? I feel like there is an energy of not really wanting to face something, maybe because of your ego stance in terms of it, but that's creating a blockage, or it's making it difficult for you to move forward. I don't know why, but I feel like this has something to do with your parents or maybe your family or maybe some form of indoctrination, a way that you're a principle or a mindset that you're either your family or your environment growing up may have it instilled within you. Okay, if that's the case, Angel, then I feel like this might be something that's really deep rooted and is very hard for you to deal with. Like this kind of feels like this may be one of like the last, yes, one of the last things for you to really handle. And mindsets tend to be difficult because they're so ingrained in our subconscious. And if it comes from, if it stems from something that you experienced as you were growing up, then that's going to be one of the harder things to deal with, because there has been so much time in your life that you've been living from this point of view or perspective. Does that make sense? Girl, look, I totally get it. I totally get it. I've been in the very same position. And when I grew up, I dealt with conditioning and programming that led me to believe that my natural self, my natural personality, and my natural talents and gifts were not good enough. Hey, Charlotte, were not good enough. And I needed to change myself to be acceptable, or to be able to be worthy of being paid attention to. Does that make sense? Like my natural programming or my natural state of being when I came to this earth was not good enough. And I needed to be something different. When in reality, I was given everything I need from the moment I was conceived. And the moment that my body started to grow from an egg to an embryo to a full-blown human being within my mother's womb. You know what I mean? Like it's really that deep and that serious. From conception, you are programmed, or you are given everything that you needed to be successful in this lifetime, regardless of what your subsequent programming turned out to be once you were actually born into this physical world. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So that's what you're dealing with here, I guess. You're very welcome. I appreciate you as well. And I appreciate all of you that are here joining us for Happy Hour. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure, if you are enjoying the session, to smash that like button for me. Yes. And I do have some spaces available. So if anybody would like to get on the list, you are more than welcome to. All right. So next we have Hera. Cheers to Happy Hour, kids. Hey, Jade. Welcome. It's good to see you. Whoop, whoop. Yes, check the D box, babe. Just a general check-in for you. All right, boo. I got you. I see you. I am being guided to give you 6 shuffles. You're letting go of something. 4 of Pentacles. It did kind of show itself in reverse when I saw it. So, okay. Oh. 6 shuffles is better. All right. 6 shuffles for you, Hera. 1. 2. Shuffles. 3. 4. General check-in for you. Yeah, all right, good. Many things, huh? Okay, this is 5. And this is 6. Candy, welcome to the channel. It's great to see you. So the list is for Happy Hour, yeah? So what I'm doing here is I'm doing single question readings for a discounted price. So you can get a single question reading for $25. If you'd like to get in on the list, all of the information is in the description box below. Yeah, I still have 4 spaces left, so I do have spaces available. I do a maximum of 10 readings per session. Yes? All right, Hera, we're going to give this a little bit of a cut here. Hi, Empress of Air and Fire. How are you, love? All right, Hera. Overall energy, you do have the 7 of Swords. But I feel like this is what you're in the process of releasing. There is something or someone, I'm feeling like it's a specific person that has been deceptive in your life. And I've just heard you're finally starting to realize that. You're starting to see You're starting to see the deception for what it truly is what I just heard. All right. Underneath the 7 of Swords is none other than the world. There's the end of that cycle. I wonder if this is twin flamey. That's kind of what this is feeling like here. Ooh. Okay. What I want to say here for you, Hera, is that you've learned the lesson. At the root of your situation here, you do have the Hierophant. Now, My personal biases aside. Exactly. Okay. My personal biases aside, if y'all have been following me for long enough, you know how I feel about this institutionalized energy represented by the Hierophant. But for you specifically, Hera, the exactly. Excelente. Okay, so check it out. I like the fact that the Hierophant is here for you. Because what this is literally saying here is you've been through the trenches. You've been through what I guess we can call the institutionalized energy of the twin flame dynamic, and you learned the lesson. In your storyline, Queen of Swords, Four of Wands, Two of Swords. So, effectively, what this lesson has been for you, Hera, is the fact that you have gained a sufficient amount of stability and groundedness within yourself to cut the situation off and to recognize that you cannot base your decisions purely on the way things look on the surface. Or, quite frankly, the way you may want things to look on the surface. Because this Two of Swords is representing, for you specifically, is representing the denial of the past. But the denial of the past has turned into you going inward for guidance and understanding and clarity on the situation. And because you've reached this level of stability and groundedness within yourself, Four of Wands, you are able to now make a decision for yourself and cut the situation out because it is, I want to say because it is no longer healthy, but quite frankly, it never was healthy. And that was the lesson you were meant to learn here, the Hierophant, okay? That's what I got for you, boo. I hope that was helpful. Yeah. Looking at the bottom of the deck, you did have the World. Underneath that is the Ace of Wands to the Empress, which is the Divine Feminine, and the Wheel of Fortune to the Eight of Cups to Strength. You finally have the strength to walk away. Exactly. That's normally how these situations work. So there you go. You did it, boo. Congratulations. You've reached the pinnacle of success. You've reached the pinnacle of what this journey is truly meant to be. You learned the lesson in terms of no longer allowing yourself to stay out in the cold, and you chose yourself. Beautiful. I just heard your growth is exponential because of it. Excellent. Good for you. Okay. Next. Next we have Nicole. Whee! Cheers to you, baby boo. You're welcome. Is Nicole here? If not, we can skip that for now and we can move to the next one. But just... I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. It's so good to see you all. There she is. All right, cool. So, Nicole, you just want a brief message, whatever Spirit has for you, whatever Spirit wants you to know. I did get the Nine of Cups for you so far. I feel like you're in a really good place. I feel like there's a strong amount of contentment around you, and you don't really need to worry. And actually, Nicole, I feel like you're settling into a very similar energy that most of us in the collective are settling to, in just allowing things to happen, going with the flow, choosing to be content in any given moment, regardless of what the circumstances are around you. And that is a really powerful place to be. Because when you're content in any given moment, then you effectively close all doors of any sense of manipulation that might try to come your way, all right? I'm gonna give this 5 shuffles. 1, 2. What does Spirit want you to know right now, Nicole? 3. 4. And 5. All right, let's cut the deck. Boop. All right, overall energy for you, Nicole. What does Spirit want you to know right now? Okay, 5 of Pentacles. But it's not as bad as it seems, they're saying. All right, so let's not jump to any conclusions. Let's look what's underneath the 5 of Pentacles. You do have the Hierophant. There's the Hierophant again. And again, Nicole, the Hierophant is representing the lesson. The lesson to be learned here. And this is not, and when the Hierophant comes through and represents a lesson, hi Shirley, when the Hierophant comes through and represents a lesson, it's not an easy one to master. And this 5 of Pentacles energy, 5 of Pentacles being feeling left out in the cold, feeling rejected, feeling alone, like you have no help or no support system, that is a very hard lesson to deal with. Because quite frankly, if we want to talk about this in terms of like the 3D reality and maybe the institutionalized energy that this Hierophant can represent, that tends to be the narrative that they push. Because they want you to be in a fearful energy so that they can remain in control. However, what it is you're dealing with in terms of this lesson right now is causing you to go within and figure out who it is you are on your own terms, and thus get reconnected with that and your inner child, with that on an emotional level as well. Page of Cups. I hope this is making sense. Let's continue here. What else do we have on in your reading? Okay. You have a lot to process right now. At the root of the situation for you is the 7 of Cups. So this kind of feels like there could be a lot of things that are coming up for you right now. It may feel like you're being hit left, right, and center. Left, right, center, up, and down. Okay? It's coming at you in all directions. And that actually could be helping you feel like you're in this kind of 5 of Pentacles, somewhat of a helpless energy. It's like you're being bombarded. But quite frankly, what's going on here is this is an opportunity for you to take your power back. In your storyline, we're starting you with the Emperor to the 8 of Pentacles. Yes, there are still openings, Shirley. Just check the description box. To the 8 of Pentacles, which is representing the consistent work that you're needing to do to deal with whatever is giving you this sense of sorrow. 5 of Cups. You have 2 5s here. 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. What you need to understand right now, the most important message for you right now is to understand that all is not lost. And actually, you stand at an opportune place to really reclaim your power. Okay. So that also the Emperor in this situation is representing you needing to be, well, the head of household. And technically you are the head of household because unless, I don't know if you're a single parent. If you are a single parent, then obviously it's you and your daughter. Okay. But this is you being in control. And I'm what I'm getting for you right now in terms of all of this, the message here for you is that this is giving you an opportunity to recognize your power, to recognize your strength, to recognize how strong you are and how capable you are, the Emperor, how capable you are of handling all of this. All is not lost here. 5 of Cups, okay? This might be a really difficult time, and yes, it's taking a lot of power and strength to deal with it. 3 spaces left, kids. A lot of strength and constant, consistent work. This 8 of Pentacles keeps coming out here, but you are powerful enough. You are strong enough. You are the leader here. You can do this. I hope that helps, and I hope it makes sense. Because that's what I've got for you. Yes, you are capable. Excellent. Well, loving journey, it's so good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being here. Honeywell, they're never going to come to you if you're yelling at them like that. My landlord. I love him. He's a wonderful person. Yes, so we have 3 spaces left, kids. Excellent. All right, cool. All right. Next is Olinda, then we've got David, and then we've got Shirley. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. Cheers to you all. All right, Olinda, where are you at, baby boo? Actually, can we pause for a second? Because I need to use the potty. Hold on, I'll be right back. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Oh, shoot. Actually, you know what? What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna take a quick intermission because my sauce is good enough. I want to go outside and get some herbs from the garden before it gets too dark and throw it in the sauce. So I will be right back. Give me like 10 minutes maximum. Talk amongst yourselves. I shall return. Jixie, Orion, what are you two doing? And we're back. Hi guys. All right, so I got my sauce all going. I wanted to go out and get some fresh basil and oregano to put in the sauce. And now we're good. Wow. Things on fire. To be honest, Yanira, I feel like seeing things on fire in your dream is kind of a good thing. Yep. Transmutation of old feelings. Yeah. You know, 646 is my area code. That's a New York area code. Hmm. Wait. Reckless at my bestest. Anyone know any good solo open world games for PlayStation 3? No, but I could suggest some for later models, maybe even PC. Are you a gamer? I'm a gamer. I love games. I'm totally a gamer. All right, Olinda, you're next. All right. So, The first thing I want to say, Olinda, is that I really think as a society, we should let go of this notion or this belief or this theory that there's the one person, like the one. Because I feel like that keeps us in a loop of constant disappointment. Okay? And that's just my personal opinion on it. And that's kind of the first thing that I'm getting from that. But actually, in terms of this situation for you, Olinda, I kind of want to go to the Love Oracle cards and see what it is I can get for you in terms of this situation. We're doing 5 shuffles here. Yeah, 1, 2. I also kind of, is this person using COVID as a reason to not like meet up or not see you? This is 2. 3. 4. And 5. Oh, asthma from the war. Okay, so, all right, he's already kind of compromised. All right. I mean, that's a good valid point. I'm not going to discredit that. I just feel like it might be being used as a crutch. I feel like he's looking for an excuse to not, follow through with this situation. Oh. Okay, but yeah. All right. So what I have for you, Olinda, in terms of this situation, and I will kind of get into some tarot a little bit just to see what they have to say about it. But so far, what this deck is giving me is you have date, you have passion. Okay, so there's passion here, and you do want to date this person, but there is separation. And the separation is because someone is not being as honest as they should be. I feel like this person has some personal issues that they're dealing with in terms of love and relationship that's causing them to want to hold back from opening up to someone. And with that being the case here, Olinda, I feel like you're better off right now approaching this situation from a friend point of view. Instead of trying to get there to be some sort of romantic value, instead, I feel like you need to approach this from a place of being this person's friend and being maybe a shoulder for them to cry on, because that's what I'm hearing. But I feel like the war or his time in the military or the army or whatever he was in is having a heavy effect on him. This could be an effect of like PTSD. Yes. And it yup. Oh my God. And it feels like he's in the vibration or the mindset right now in which he doesn't want to rope into anyone. Yes, he does have PTSD. Okay. He does not want to rope anyone into his perceived bullshit. It's all about perception here. 5 of Cups. He's still grieving. He's still mourning. He still has a lot of issues surrounding this. And that's why I feel like it's better for you to approach this as a friend situation, because he really just needs someone. Yeah. He just needs someone to be there for him as a friend. Well, okay. So maybe then the point of view here is, okay, look, the Page of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, and that's kind of mirroring the Sunglasses card, because that's watching, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. His perception is that he is damaged goods, and he's really not capable of loving someone, but that's not really true. You have an opportunity to prove to him that he's not damaged goods. There's that Knight of Wands energy coming through. He is kind of watching you. All right. And I do feel like he's interested, but he's not ready, or he doesn't feel ready. That's what he needs right now. And that's really what you should just focus on. Period. That's what I've got. That's what's coming through for you. Okay. So I'm glad we're on the same page. I'm glad this is a good amount of clarification for you in terms of this situation. All right. Cheers to you. But you're definitely doing the right thing in terms of kind of trying to be there for him in the best way that you can. I did hear be a light worker for him because that Knight of Wands did come out. Okay. Show him the beauty that's within him. Show him, by being a companion, show him that he is not damaged goods and that he does still have a lot of value to offer this world, regardless of whatever PTSD situations he may be dealing with. Okay? Yeah, that's what I got for you. Hey, Kara. Oh my God, it's so good to see you. Good. Continue. Keep doing it because that's what he needs right now. Yeah? Yeah. Alrighty, kids. Who is next? Oops. David's next, huh? All right, we've got David, and then we've got Shirley, and then I believe we have more spots if anybody else would like to get on the list. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, we have 3 spaces left. But David, it's your turn. I have a feeling you want to talk about love, and if that's the case, I want to keep using these love oracle cards. But let's see here for sure. What is your official question? Oh, David, I don't have your question. What's your question, babe? Not today, Satan. Well, shit. What's your question, David? Yeah, your question isn't in the notes section, so tell me what you're asking. Your relationship with yourself. Well, it's very interesting that you say that, because what I have here that's already popped out for you, yeah, okay, this feels really perfect, so I'm just going to roll with it, okay? Your relationship with yourself is one of ending situations that are not as they seem. All that glitters is not gold, okay? You have not today, not enough. The golden mirror, okay, which talks about self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship and love bombing. And then sunglasses, watching, stalking, looking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, you do have coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. What I feel like you're going through, David, right now, in terms of cultivating a better relationship with yourself, is leaving behind all the toxic circumstances that are not balanced and reciprocal, that are one-sided, and one-sided in the favor of the other person. I feel like you're giving too much and not receiving enough in return, okay? And so you're going through a phase right now where you have the opportunity I don't know if you're actually doing this right now or not, but you have the opportunity to focus on what it is you have around you and take take stock. Okay. So is this situation reciprocal? Is this balanced? Is this providing me what I need while I'm working on providing what they need to them? And if not, it's your duty to push that aside in favor of having a better relationship with yourself. This is what we talk about, or what I mean by when the Two of Cups comes out, and I'm talking about the relationship between you and yourself. This is bringing that physical reality, that physical bond, that physical loving relationship with yourself into reality. The Tarot has the Five of Cups for you, the Seven of Cups, and then the Ace of Wands. I really feel like, David, you have reached the end of your rope in terms of situations like this. And because the Ace of Wands is in reverse, to me, that's saying you're not willing to go through with this any longer, or whatever these circumstances are for you. You do have the Five of Cups, but recognize that, oh, blue flame, hey, babe, it's so good to see you. Recognize, David, that all is not lost here, because there, right there, is the representation of the Two of Cups that I was talking about. You have these Three of Cups, which can often represent social situations that have spilled out. But all is not lost here, because you still have your bond with yourself. And so, excuse me. And so right now, you are in the process of weeding through all of the experiences that have held you in this position, or helped you to feel inadequate, or left out in the cold, or not good enough, or rejected, or neglected, that kind of energy. Okay? Ooh, David, don't chase her. Let her go. Because quite frankly, I don't know the situation specifically between the two of you, but what I want to say to you right now, what Spirit is saying, is she does not deserve you. Because you are giving more than she is capable of ever reciprocating. At least at this moment in her life journey. And I'm not trying to speak ill of her in any way, shape, or form. But quite frankly, David, you have got to stop giving to this situation, because it is not benefiting you. I know it's hard. These are some of the hardest lessons we have to learn here. And it's so funny that love tends to be that situation that teaches us those deepest lessons. But if you are willing to cultivate a better relationship with yourself, then you have got to start setting boundaries between you and the people that do nothing but usurp your energy, steal your energy, without any intention of really reciprocating. Okay? That's what I've got for you. It's not an easy task, but it's damn sure worth it. I promise you, it is worth it. Okay? Because ultimately, you only come out stronger in the end. I hope that was helpful for you, David. That's what I've got. Yes, the separation is necessary. I just heard that. Okay. All right, so the last person we have on the list so far is Shirley, unless anybody else. Excellent. Unless we have anyone else that would like to get on the list, that's all I've got. Yes, Shirley, that's exactly where I was going to go with this for you. Because the way you phrased the question prompted me to say when you are ready for it, but let's see what it's going to take. Oh, Blue Flame, thank you so much for that super chat. I really, really appreciate it. I missed you too. Oh, Charlotte, it's okay. Don't worry about it. But the question there says to me, okay, what can we tell you in terms of blockages that keep you from connecting with your spirit guides? Yeah? So we're going to look at that for you, Shirley. Just give me a second. to reset here. Yeah, don't rush. Just take it easy. I'm here. I'm here. Don't worry about it. And also, if you really want to, you could always just get like a single question reading later. Obviously, it's going to be $5 more, but like, you know, take your time. Girl, it's a big thing for me too. That's a pretty hard lesson to learn. Excellent, Blue Flame. I love that. I am so glad. I am so glad you are stepping into your abundance and you are claiming it. That's beautiful and perfect. All right, Shirley. 5 shuffles for you. 1. 2. What do you mean, what's the difference? 3. 4. Yeah, it's that Aries energy, girl. All right, Shirley. Last shuffle. This is 5. All right. Cut the deck. Boop. Overall energy. Okay, we've got another on the list here. All right, Shirley. So what's blocking your passage? Oh, I get it. Okay. Shirley, what's blocking your passage towards meeting with your spirit guides or being further connected with your spirit guides is your own emotional awareness. Queen of Cups. Okay, straight up and down. Shirley, what I just heard was direct from your spirit guides. We need you to do some emotional clearing first. We need you to deal with some things first before we're even allowed to talk to you. Queen of Cups, 3 of Cups. And apparently this is a stipulation that you've put on your own self. They're not allowed to do our spirit guides are not allowed to interject in our lives. Yes, they have been charged with helping us throughout our life. However, they are not allowed to step in unless, number 1, we ask for it. But number 2, unless we have gotten ourselves into a situation in which things could go extremely awry, like losing your life, and it's not time for you to do that yet. Okay? So you have put some blockages up there. And I feel like this is very similar to what I was talking about in terms of the resentment energy, and when I mentioned that I was resentful of spirit. It kind of feels similar to that. I feel like you have some blockages in terms of your emotions that are not really allowing your guides, the guides, to access you in a sense. Okay? Let's move forward here. Okay, so in your storyline, you have energies that are telling me that you need to work on loving and nurturing yourself a little bit more. You might be following the trajectory of the divine feminine energies. But what this is saying here for you in your storyline, you have the Empress, the Page of Pentacles, and there's that Hierophant again. But again, in this situation, the Hierophant is representing the lessons that you are needing to learn. And I'm feeling specifically that the lessons that you're facing right now have been some pretty hard and heavy lessons. A lot of lessons that you actually might be hiding from because I guess to your soul, what I heard was to your soul, it seems extremely intense and maybe a bit over the top. Okay, I get that. But ultimately, what I'm feeling like here is you need to have the ability, or you need to allow yourself to love yourself enough, unconditionally enough, to step into the next chapter of your life. Page of Pentacles. I feel like you've been in the process of learning some really deep lessons that ultimately are sending you to the next level. But there seems to be some sort of denial in terms of the situation or in terms of the reality of the lessons that you've been learning. And that's the hardest part to deal with, the Hierophant. And this is where I'm picking up that energy of this discrepancy in terms of what I personally was feeling in terms of my resentment to Spirit. Because at one point in life, I've been looking at Spirit like, how the fuck is this supposed to be what I'm meant to go through? Like, there's no, why? Why? But these lessons are meant to be really hard and really, I guess we could say troublesome for a reason. Because ultimately our soul is growing and expanding through it. But you have to understand that Spirit and our guides and the universe are always with us. We are not being subjected to anything that we did not agree to before we manifested in this world. Okay? So you've got to take that barrier away from you. And you do that by facing your emotions, facing your pain. I hope this is making sense. It is hard, Shirley. I get that. And no one is trying to take that away from you. But it doesn't take away the fact that we are responsible for doing the work if we want to achieve the growth. That's all there is to it. Carol, I hope that was helpful. That's what I've got for you. I hope that was helpful. Please understand that your guides are there for you. They're standing right around you and they love you unconditionally. They want to be here for you. They want you to ask for their assistance. You just have to ask for it and you have to let them help you. And sometimes that is the hardest part about it. That was what I was facing. I was refusing to let my guides help me because I was so resentful. But we can't do that anymore because it is to our own detriment. Not theirs, it's to our detriment when we cut ourselves off like that, okay? That's what I've got for you. All right, Carol. You're welcome, Shirley. You are very, very welcome. What practice, what can you focus on right now for your own 3D, for your own spiritual growth in the 3D world? Yes? Kara? Thank you, Charlotte, so much for that super chat. I really appreciate it. All right, cool. Okay. Okay, well, the first thing I have for you, Kara, is standing up and speaking the truth. Expressing yourself authentically is what I just heard. Knight of Swords. But we're going to get into this a little bit more. Let's give this 5 shuffles here. 1. No, I completely understand what you're saying with 3D growth. This is 1. This is 2. 3. 4. Well, thank you so much, Charlotte. I'm just so happy to see you. I'm glad you're here, so that's great. And this is 5, Kara. All right. Let's cut the deck. So what can you do to work on your 3D growth here? The Wheel of Fortune. In this situation, the Wheel of Fortune is representing a karmic cycle. And specifically, I feel like you need to start standing up and speaking your truth, even if it goes against the truth of your community around you. Because I feel like Kara, you're getting to the point where you are starting to expand and grow, and you're starting to see things from a much higher perspective than some of the people around you. But I feel like you're, in a sense, kind of kowtowing to them and just diminishing your voice because you don't want to go against the grain. But that's only helping to keep this cycle running. Wheel of Fortune. Underneath that is the Lightworker energy, Knight of Wands. Okay, let's move forward here. Ooh. Hunty. Check it out. At the root of the situation, there you go. There's that community, 3 of Cups. But also this 3 of Cups can represent a hive mind mentality. I feel like there's a part of you that's keeping up with the Joneses in a way because of a sense of security. But what you need to understand is, with your Lightworker ability and with the truth that you know is within yourself, Knight of Wands and the Hermit, you are cosmically protected. You don't need their validation. And thus, you need to just cut that shit out. Storyline includes the Queen of Swords, the Empress, and the Chariot. You have a vision. You have a way of being that you know is right for you, and you just need to express that, regardless of what anyone else has to say about it. And if they don't see eye to eye with you, that's fine. Ain't no skin off your nose, right? I mean, I kind of want to say no love lost there, but maybe that's not how you feel about it in the given situation or the given circumstances. Is this making sense? I hope so. Because the reason why this is coming through, Kara, is because at this moment in history, it's time for us to stop giving in to the indoctrination and the dogma. It's time for those of us that have a certain amount of spiritual awareness or knowledge. Hey, Allie, it's time for us to start standing up for that and stop denying it just because we want people to like us. That is not why we came here. We came here to stand for and speak up for the truth. Okay? Yes, I do have room left. If you would like to get in, I have 2 spaces left. I hope that was helpful for you, Kara. But that's what I've got. You're welcome. We sure have flipped. We ain't taking that shit no more. Nope. Anyway, yes, I do have 2 spaces available, so if anyone else would like to get on the list, now is your time. We're going to go ahead and call this last call. Last call for alcohol. Or spiritual guidance. Whichever. Oh, thank you, Kara. I greatly appreciate that. Hi, April. Hi, April. No, I didn't get a haircut. This is actually, so normally when you guys see me with my hair down, it's like when I'm right out of the shower and my hair is wet, so it hangs down longer. But as time goes on, it dries out. It dries and then it gets shorter. So this is actually, it's still not even done shrinking on me. I do need to get it trimmed though. because I want it to grow longer, and I haven't had it trimmed. I haven't gotten a trim in, holy shit, maybe around 4 years. The last time I got it trimmed, I was still living in the East Village. Yeah, I need a trim. I sure do. A Jack and Coke? You got it. Coming right up. Excellent. Well, I hope that goes well. I mean, yeah, I definitely need a trim. That is for sure. Red wine, you got it. Do you want a Malbec? Do you want a Cabernet, Merlot, Shiraz? What is it? Pinot Noir? Which would you prefer? I mean, my favorite is a Cabernet, although I'm really down for a good Malbec sometimes. Okay, so I have a suggestion for you guys. If you can find it, you need to look for Machete. Hi, Pisces Empress. So check the description box below. All the information is there. But there's this certain brand of red wine. It is a blend. It's called Machete. And you'll know it's that because it usually has a picture of a black woman with an afro and a like real retro car. I don't remember what type of car is, but let me tell y'all, my parents put me onto that shit. Man, that is some good ass wine. Machete. Check it out. It's really good. Cheers to you all. Yeah, me too. I love red wine, and I can't really do white wine. It tends to give me a headache. There are certain white wines where I'll take one sip, instant headache. Hi, Jinxie. What's up, baby girl? Jinxle bingsle bop. You want to come say hi to people? No. She's like, no, I'm hungry, actually. Can you feed me? Because I'm pretty sure you did not give me my wet food last night. And you would be right. I'm so sorry. But you know what? You'll get it tonight. Don't worry. I'm almost done, I promise. Jinxie. Jinxie. Jinxabop. She's camera shy, you guys. Yeah. How much? What do you mean, how much? How much what? There we go. Allie, is that you? Ooh, okay. We just got 2. Or maybe it was just 1. Yep. Okay, the floor is closed, y'all. So I've got Allie, and then I believe I have, is it Empress? A Pisces Empress. I believe that could be you. Okay, yep, I got you, babe. Hi, Melissa. Well, I'm just glad you made it. I mean, if you feel like it would be a good method to help you quit, then go for it. I would say, why not? Try it. Once a week, you say? Okay, loving journey. All right, that's a good thing to know. Once a week. I don't know if I could do that, but maybe like once a month. Oops. Okay, Kara. Enjoy. Yeah, yeah. All right, Allie, you are next, and then we have Pisces. General reading. All right, Allie, here we go. 5 shuffles. 1. Yeah, April. That sounds like a good method. Every 8 weeks. That sounds great. This is 2. All right, Allie. General reading for you. This is 3. This is 4. And this is 5. All right, Allie, let's see what we've got for you here. Boop. By the way, it's great to see you. Ah! Good for you, Blue Flame. Good for you. Ooh, Allie, what's going on? Overall energy, you do have the 9 of Swords. Your kids. Why are you freaking out about the kids? What's wrong with the boys? Their education, their livelihood. Are you, wait. Are you trying to move still? Like, I feel like this has to, something, oh. Nine of Swords. Underneath the 9 of Swords is the Hermit. Okay. Regardless of whatever's going on for you right now, Allie. Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense because in your storyline for starting you out, you do have the 8 of Swords. So that would represent the confinement that they're both on online school. Okay. I don't know why, but for some reason I am getting the message here. Hi, Astro Bree. Hi, John. Hey, guys, welcome. Allie, for some reason, and maybe this is not connected to the message that's coming through, or maybe this is part of the overall message, but for some reason I want to tell you you're not a bad mother. Okay. But your confinement is getting the best of you. And what you need to understand, at the root of the situation here, you do have the Hanged Man. So you've recently come into a change in perspective here. That is changing the game for you. And actually, it may be this change in perspective, this recent change in perspective, that's causing you to feel trapped. But you have to understand that a new opportunity is coming for you. Ace of Pentacles. You just have to be patient with it. You have to be patient with the universe too, because the universe is in fact working this out for you. You just have to be patient and give it time. Yeah. You've discovered some deeper aspects of yourself, or you're becoming more wise and more aware. Okay? Your dreams are going to come true. Your wish fulfillment is going to happen. You need to see this situation that you're in right now, or at least this time period that you are in right now, for exactly what it is. And that is a transitional period. All right? Continue to stand on your own and continue to be confident in yourself. You do not have to worry, is what your guides just said to me. All is going to work out in your favor. You just have to be confident in that aspect and not let anything get you down or get in the way. 9 of Swords. Okay? You have to be faithful as well. The Star. I hope this was helpful. John, unfortunately, the floor is all closed. Yes, Allie, Faith. I'm so sorry. I only do 10 readings per session in happy hour. So unfortunately, you're going to have to wait for the next one. But for future reference, all of the information is in the description box below. Just check that out. And if you would like to get in on the list, just look out for, follow the channel. I do, first of all, follow the channel if you're not doing so already. I do announce happy hour during morning coffee of the day, okay? And morning coffee is my daily reading. But patience is hard, Allie. We know that, especially for this Aries energy, girl. We know. We know. And patience is not an easy lesson for anybody in this physical world. Yeah, that's what I got for you, Allie. I hope that was helpful. All right, Pisces. Last but not least, we are finishing up with you here. Ah, yes. Okay. You're welcome, Allie. You're very welcome, and it's great to see you. All right, Pisces, 5 shuffles for you. 1. We're looking for some clarity on this event that happened 2 years ago. This is 2. 3. 4. And 5. Pisces, are you divorced? Boop. Okay. Are you wondering if that should be your plan of action right now? Yes. Okay. Overall energy for you is, for this situation, is the Hermit. I know you're looking for clarity in terms of what happened, why this happened, but the message that I'm getting for you right now is you need to stand up for yourself. Underneath the Hermit is the Knight of Swords. You need to honor what you're feeling. And you need to not allow him to either gaslight you any longer or just get away with things. And I kind of feel like he has a tendency to twist things to make it in his favor. And then that leaves you wondering if you're fucking crazy. At the root of the situation is the 5 of Pentacles. But the 5 of Pentacles is representing leaving yourself out in the cold here. In your storyline. Queen of Cups. 10 of Wands. 8 of Swords. So, quite frankly, we don't need to talk about why he has done what he's done. And please understand that I'm not trying to pass judgment on anybody here. But the message that I'm getting for you is, Queen of Cups, you need to come to terms with what you're dealing with and what it is you're truly feeling, and recognize that that allowing yourself to continue to carry this burden of feeling neglected and feeling unheard. This is no longer your responsibility to carry. And it is this energy, the lack of, I guess what I want to say is the lack of self-awareness, because you do have the Hermit here, and then you have the Queen of Cups, which represents understanding what it is you're feeling, understanding your emotions, and recognizing that they are valid. That is what's holding you back, Eight of Swords. That's what's keeping you, helping you stay in a situation that's keeping you feeling like you're trapped. You're not trapped. You never have been trapped, and you never will be trapped as long as you allow yourself to stay in this place. Eight of Swords. The thing about the Eight of Swords is, yes, it is a mental prison or just a prison of sorts, but you have the ability to cut yourself free. You just have to do it. So what I just heard was, you need to confront this situation head on. Knight of Swords. Fight back. Don't take this laying down. Don't take no for an answer. And if he's not willing to communicate with you about it, then that should be a sign. And this is the lesson that you are meant to learn here in this marriage or in this institutionalized energy that you are meant to put to rest. 10 of Swords. Stop giving him the benefit of the doubt. Oh. Stop giving him the benefit of the doubt. At this point, he no longer deserves it. He feels like he's being attacked. What? For putting his bullshit in his face? Fuck out of here. Nuh-uh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, if you're gonna be my fucking husband, you're gonna fucking face your own goddamn shit. That's what I have to say about it. That's the message I have for you, Pisces. You have, ooh, more power to you, honey. I mean, you deserve so much better than this. But the message here or the lesson here is for you to stand up. Excellent, John. See, that's what happens in these sessions. Regardless of whether or not you're actually getting a reading, if you just hang out here and listen, often people get messages for themselves too. I see you, Blue Flame. I am so glad, I'm so proud of you that your shop is doing well. I am so happy for you. And I would love it. Well, that's okay. That's okay, Pisces, because people have the misconception that feeling broken, it means that you are a bad person in some way. But actually, it's in these moments that you feel broken that you can now piece yourself back together in a much better way. You deserve so much more than what he is giving you. You actually deserve so much more than you're allowing yourself to have. 5 of Pentacles. Your loyalty should be desired and honored. Yes, I do, Blue Flame. Send me an email, divineconversations2711@gmail.com, and I will send you the address. Excellent. I'm not trying to rush you into anything that you're not necessarily ready for yet, but the fact that you are still, that this is what you've been working on, Pisces, is exactly where you need to be right now. So take it as it comes. Don't rush yourself, but also the message here is to stand up for yourself, okay? Yep. You are so very welcome. So welcome. All right, guys. So that's it for tonight. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. I am so grateful for all of you. I love you all so very much. I hope you have a fantastic night. I am going to go make myself some dinner now because Abby's hungry. Yes? Yo tengo mucho hambre. All right, guys. I love you all. I hope you have a great night. And I look forward to connecting with you again for morning coffee tomorrow. Yes? Excellent. Take care. Yo también. Bye.